David, I wanted to offer my support and encouragement in these efforts to help children and veterans, anyone who needs the help to overcome stress through meditation. Of course, a lot of drama is projected onto the screens of our consciousness, our minds, day and night, patterns that you learn from childhood, intrigues, resentments, hatreds and terrors. And the most difficult ones, the most wrenching anxieties can be triggered by anything at all. They come upon us and grab a hold of us. And we identify them as real because they're so immediate. And I guess the common response is to tough it out. In other words, to suffer. Now, I've been a firm believer in suffering all my life. My pictures are kind of volatile, and they certainly can attest to that. And yet, recently, I learned that you may not have to suffer to make them as much. May not be the way it's supposed to be. I think of children. Children are particularly susceptible to absorbing the anxieties, their anxieties. They look at the adult world. They see a scary place, big. They try to read the looks and the gestures of the adults. They try to master it all, whether it's homework, mathematics, or the entanglements, the emotional entanglements between the parents. And for veterans who've endured the trauma of war, I can only imagine the potential barriers, the fears and the suffering. So for the last few years, I've been practicing meditation, trying, and it's difficult to describe the effect it's had on my life. I can only mention maybe a few words: calm, clarity, a balance, and at times a recognition. And it's made a difference. On this night, as you're trying to raise the funds necessary to bring meditation, transcendental meditation, to students, veterans, homeless men and women, Native Americans, anyone suffering from strong stress, I want to thank you. And I encourage all of you gathered here tonight to support this foundation, David's Foundation. Thanks and good night.